Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to complete the introduction of Alexander Pope. And if you are doing English honors, so this would be in your second semester. Okay, this is the name of the book is 18th century literature, and the first unit that we are going to deal with it is Alexander Pope. Now this is the author, means this is a poem, that the poem name is The Rape of Lock, and it is written by Alexander Pope. Now rape doesn't mean the sexual assault or something. It basically means stealing, right? So the stealing of the lock means the hair, hair. It moves like जो हमारी लट्टे होती है, flip जो होता है, that. Okay, so we are beginning with it. About the author. So Alexander was born in 21 May 1688 in London. So ऐसा दिखा रखा कि he was born in 21 of May 1688 in London. He also died in 30 May in 1744 in London only. Means he was born in London in England and he died also in London. Okay, he was a poet and he has written a lot of essays, poems in the Augustan age. Means वो Augustan age के वो poet थे. Now he has written various essays, for example the criticism, an essay on criticism, then an essay on man, then the rape of Locke. So these are some of the writing texts that he has written. Now he is a very witty poet because he can play and he uses the words in a very significant manner, and he is so clever, so we also call him as the poet of poets, right? So now coming on his life, so poet father was a merchant, died when Pope was born. He got retirement from his job, and in 1700 he shifted to a place called Winfield in Windsor Forest. Means that was the name of the forest, and in that he moved in Winfield in Windsor Forest, right? Now after going there, if you would know, so Alexander Pope was a Roman Catholic, right? So he was a Roman Catholic. When his dad moved to Windsor Forest, they came to know that that most of the neighbors in the family, they are also Roman Catholics. So why we are focusing more into this? Because it will play significant role in building Alexander Pope's writing style, like basically poetry writing style, right? So after that, that happened, and Pope was very much attached to, as he was a Roman Catholic, so he was so much attached to the spiritual, to the morality, and that's why he was able to make good friends and good friends. So one of his friends also named as John Carl too, who literally influenced him to write a poem or write something about the recent incident that happened in the Upper Royal Society of London, right? So it means he insisted Alexander Pope to go ahead and write something about that incident, and he came up with this poem called The Rape of Locke, right? Now after that we will also know that as Alexander Pope was a Roman Catholic, so in his religion it was not much allowed that he would go to school and he would attend school classes, right? That's why most of the Catholic priests used to come at his home, and he mostly got to home education, and he self-educated himself too. Like in his free times he would read Greek literature, then Latin literature, Italian literature he would read, and when he was around 12 years old he came up with his own original 2 poems that was basically imitated by Greek and Latin literature that he was reading at that moment. Now there one point that is very crucial to understand, that in Alexander Pope writing style, we kind of find it that it is influenced a lot by Greek and Latin literature. So that is pretty common, right? Now we would read that Windsor Forest was near to London, right? That's why he was able to go to London on the daily basis, and that's the reason that he made a lot of friends in London also, like high class friends. And now he was very much short in the height. He was around 4 feet 6 inches, and he was not so much attractive also. Like from his look, he was not attractive. He was a person who would have headache all the time, like lifetime headache. He was not physically and mentally strong. He was having so many diseases, so he was not a person who would seem very attractive in the first look. But yeah, the dedication, the power, the enthusiasm that he holds for the literature, it made him very attractive and fashionable. Now we will read that although he was not so much physically fine, but he used to travel a lot. He had a horse that he used to ride, and apart from these few activities, he was not much into physical activities. Most of the time he would be spending time with writing and reading. Now, so he first he wrote one essay called an essay on criticism, and after this essay he came into the limelight, and most of the people started recognizing him. After writing this poem, he wrote in 1712 he wrote The Rape of Locke, and this poem is basically published 3 times, Rape of Locke. So he says that there's always some place for improvement, right? And whenever you write anything, you should kind of carry that writing for at least 9 years. For example, if you will get any kind of thoughts, so you can always do some kind of changes in that. So that's why he used to say that try to cherish your writing style, writing things or your text for few years, right? Now, this pretty much. And in The Rape of Locke, he has explained that it is a story in which there was a boy, and he basically chopped off the lock of a girl, and it tells us about that how humans are kind of focusing more on the external beauty rather than internal beauty. So this is basically the theme, that humans are focusing more in the external beauty rather than internal beauty. So that's pretty much, and we would discuss the summary also in the next video. I hope that you like the introduction. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will do this. Like if you want to write, I think it would be visible in that way. If you want to write or something, you can go ahead with that.